Afternoon, my name's Rebecca. I'm from Governance Services. I also work for the Active Lifestyles team as a part-time fitness instructor. So I'm going to be taking you through a couple of moves to get you up and out of your chair because like many of you, I too am very bad at sitting there for 4 or 5 hours and not moving. So we're going to work on the legs today for this little session. And it's just designed to get you moving. So I've got my handy chair here. Again, I'm going to be using things that you've got in the home or office as well. We're going to start with some leg swings. So these are fairly gentle moves, just to get you moving. It's going to be about 7 to 10 minutes, these sessions that we're recording. You want to feel a little bit of engagement in the glute at the back. Not so much that it pulls on the back, but you'll feel it go up. So it's the entire glute. It's all the way up to the top. And you begin to get some engagement in the lower back as well. And we need that with side to side. So we want to feel a little bit of engagement in the thigh and outer. And again, if your range of motion is here and you're just going to move this. So it's a swing, okay, but it's controlled. You're not just flinging your leg around. You're really controlling this motion. And the bigger your range of motion, the more you can move the leg. You're going to feel some pressure on the supporting leg, but that's a good thing. Okay, and then we go back and forward again. So you can see I'm not flinging this leg around. It's a very controlled swing. And I'm not going further than is comfortable at the back there. So I can really feel in my supporting glute in particular. And we want to be able to feel that. Okay, we go side to side. So these moves are designed to get you moving, challenge you. But as you can see, I am in work attire, apart from my trainers. So you can do this anywhere and you won't get particularly sweaty. 2 and 1. We're going to go to the other side and work the other leg. So forward and back. Make sure you've just got some space. I'm literally doing this in my living room, in one spot. You don't need an awful lot of space. Enough for you to move and feel comfortable in. And side to side. Again, some engagement on the outer thigh and the outer glute. And a small pull as you engage the inner thigh as well. Forward and back. So this is a great one for those of us sitting down constantly. We need to get these hips moving and the thighs engaged. Feel that pressure in the supporting glute. If it's ever too much, just stop side to side and pick it up again. And again, range of motion small. It's absolutely fine. Just want to be able to control that side to side, forward and back motion without putting too much pressure on. So it's your maximum move. 3, 2 and 1, and that's that one done. Well done. So we're going to do some calf and leg raises now. So I'm going to use the back of the chair to support. I'll come to the side so you can see me better. So what we're going to do is move fairly close to the chair, come up onto our toes and just push. And although this is a small move, I want you to make it as big as you can make it, okay? So really think about trying, whilst keeping form. You can see my back's nice and flat. Trying to get the knee to the back of that chair. I'm not quite reaching it, but I'm really trying, okay? So it's about making this fairly small move as big as you can. Tuck the tummy in. Really stand up nice and tall and really move through the foot. So bring the calf out. I want you to squeeze your calves in this one. Okay, so whilst pushing the knee, squeeze your calf. And when you push down, so as that heel comes down, push into the floor. So you're engaging calf, glutes, hamstring and thigh and hips. We're moving everything that needs to move. And we go 3, 2 and 1. Well done. Okay. Now for this next move, you can either stay with feet flat on the floor or come up onto your toes. You engage more calf again here, so it's entirely up to you. But we start flat, and what we do is just raise. So if I come to the side, you can see I'm raising on one calf and lifting the leg up. So again, range of motion can be really quite small. You can keep this foot on the floor if you like, and just bring that hip up, if you're able, a bit more. Just engage a bit more leg. You'll feel that up the side of the waist as well, as the hip engages with the waist. 3, feel quite intense on that calf, and 1. I'm going to go the other side. I'll come to the side for you now. And again, if you prefer, just keep this foot on the floor and just work one leg if you're able to bring up. Really trying to get the legs moving, particularly because we're often sat still for so long. Okay, good. Keep that going. And although I'm not doing any cardio, I can feel my heart rate's just elevated slightly, which is a really good thing. You need that heart rate elevation for ideally about 30 minutes a day. 2 and 1, well done. We'll go to the rear. So we're really going to engage this glute into the lower back. So we're working a bit of real core strength here. Again, sat in a chair all day, you need a strong back. So 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, and you can either just raise that leg slightly or again come up and lower. Your range of motion can be as small as you're comfortable with. If you're able, without losing form, I'm not leaning into this chair, I'm just raising up and back in quite a controlled motion. Okay, so again, if you just need to keep it here, that's absolutely fine. If you're able, 3, 2 and 1. Other leg, here we go. So around 10 lifts. I'm going to do the full lift, but again, if you need to keep that foot on the floor and not raise the calf, that's absolutely fine. We'll go 3, 2 and 1. Well done, that's it. So that's worked the entirety of your legs. We're now going to do some gentle squats. Squats don't need to be scary at all. We're just going to engage a bit more thigh. So just using your arms, just gently, so hip width apart. It's really important when you squat that you engage the glutes at the back and you keep that back long. So you never bend over into a squat ever. Tuck the tummy in, keep it nice and long. Take the tailbone back and the chin up. I'm just going to go 3, 2 and 1. Well done. Good. Okay, we're going to stretch into side lunge. Just stretch out these legs. See, we're at 8 minutes already and we've just done a couple of bits and it's just warmed up my legs. Okay, so we're going to go to side and just stretch that out. Really important, we often ignore the inner thigh, and that's the bit that often needs a bit of work. It can be quite weak. If you're able, just a little bit of tempo. Again, we're just looking to elevate the heart rate out of your chair, away from your desk. That back stays long. So your bum basically goes back, your chin up, your back poker flat. And again, if you can, stretch it down a little bit more. If you've got that range of motion without losing form, it's really good to do that, and you'll feel that nice stretch on the inner thigh and the outer glute. Last one each side. Good, excellent. Okay, just going to do some quad stretch, really important. So really try and pull that foot to the bum, just using my chair for balance. And you're going to feel that stretch from the hip down to the knee. And other side. Haven't got a chair this side. So if you are able to balance, just put the arm out. Use that for balance. 3, 2, and 1. Take it down and just try and extend through that. Again, if you're here, you just sit back ever so slightly. If you need balance, that's fine. Just taking the glute back, the leg out to extend through that hamstring and calf. You've really worked your calves today in this session. Up we come. And again, down the other side. So if you need to sit that back, you can. And again, keeping that back flat, just go down to your maximum. You might be able to come down to the knee or the calf area without dipping and rolling the back. It's about being at your maximum. And again, if you stay here, that's absolutely fine. And we'll just breathe it up. Deep breath in. And just down to the knee. And down. And down. Breathe in on the up. Out on the down. And just get rid of any tension. Roll it back. Legs done. 11 minutes 20. I've got some more for you. Well done, and I will see you soon. Take care. Hopefully that helped a bit.